I'm so done. Okay. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I did an eye look with the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection Bling Boss palette, and it was one hell of a ride. It was not the most easy palette to use, however it all came together in the end. It took a lot of work, but the end look is quite pretty. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching.
Like you're my savior and my demise. You're like poison in my veins, and it's driving me insane. When I look into those eyes, I might as well be lost in space. I might as well be lost in space. Floating in your universe, baby. Orbiting around you, got me hypnotized. Feeling so scared, need you to save me. Feel like you're my savior and my demise. You're like poison in my veins, and it's driving me insane. When I look into those eyes, I might as well be lost in space. I might as well be lost in space.
What is this shit? It's so patchy. What the fuck? Like, here is horrible. Look how bad that outer corner is. There's like light patches and then super dark patches where it's just not blending. Super light patches all through the crease. What the fuck? Jaclyn, you played me. That didn't work out, that look. Like, can you see the patchiness? Even though I just packed on the colour. Clean brush. I'm just gonna try and save this. Using the Jaclyn Hill palette in my video, my last video, it was pretty good. Like, the darkest browns didn't blend amazing, but this is really patchy. Like, I understand having to work hard to blend darker shades, I get that, and I'm okay with that, but when no matter how much blending you do, you still have dark patches and light patches that you can't seem to cover and fix, then it becomes an issue. Like it's a really pretty colour, but it's not performing well. Okay then, let's do the other eye and try and match it. Try to. And yeah, I'll do this off camera because I'm gonna get annoyed. And I'll come back when I've got them looking the same, and then we can do the next step. Alright. I love the colour, but the way it applies and blends is an absolute nightmare. I've used 3 different brushes right now to try and get it blended out. This one here, which is fluffy and dense, so it's really good for packing on colour and blending it out, because I only put the colour on the tip. I didn't put the colour on this bit. This is just all the residual spread around for me blending. And then I used this clean one, stained again, to try and blend it out, and then it became too stained and started blending. So I grabbed this one, which is more pointy, so I was trying to get in there and trying to blend it out, but it's just not happening. I don't know if I need to use a specific eyeshadow base, which I don't use eyeshadow base. I just use concealer on my eyelid when I'm doing my base, and that's it. Set it with translucent powder, put down a transition shade, which I did. I used Hush Hush all through my crease and blended it out, which you saw. But then the second I go in with Rockstar, it just turns to shit. I'm not impressed so far. Really unhappy. The colour's beautiful, but pretty much unwearable. I genuinely don't know how you would be able to wear this colour, like, fucking hell. And like, I can't even go onto Jaclyn's YouTube channel because she didn't do any fucking videos with them. Because she doesn't need to, because she doesn't film the videos. It just, she has no instruction on how to use these things. Like, holy hell. What a mess. Okay. The plan was to then go in with Mystic, which is this dark colour here. This one. And use that to deepen it up. But it already looks like absolute shite. And I don't know how I can save this. The plan was to deepen up everything, cut it, and then put probably Glitz and Glam, this one here, on the lid. Oh, sorry. But I don't want to waste any more product. these three colours are all very similar. The shimmer shades in this palette, Bling Bling, Glitz and Glam, and Ballsy, which is that one, and that one, all look almost identical. There's just very subtle undertone differences between them. Far out. And out of all of them, I actually think I like Ballsy the best because it's different. Like, I don't even know if you'll be able to see these. So we got Ballsy, Bling Bling, and Glitz and Glam. And like in the pan, Glitz and Glam looks really interesting, but on the swatch, it's boring as fuck. Yikes, I keep knocking the tripod, sorry. Okay, I am going to take Mystic with my 228 Luxe Crease Brush from Zoeva, and I'm going to try to save this by deepening up my halo bits, trying to hide the mess, and then I'm just gonna shove Ballsy on the lid. I think I'm really offended by this, to be honest, because I expected better, and I fucking love purple eyeshadow, but this sucks.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Baby, you should take it slow.
It's kind of worked. Still looks like shit though. Okay, not good. Not even close to being good. But I think that's enough. Let's have a little closer look. See, it's really pitchy here. And the corner looks weird. And then on here, it looks terrible. I genuinely don't know what to fix. I don't think I can fix this. This eyeshadow palette is making me question my skills as a makeup artist. I've never had that before, ever. I've been doing makeup for about 7 years, and I've never had an eyeshadow palette play me like this. Wow. Now I know how all those YouTube people were feeling when they tried to use the Subculture palette and it turned to shit. Wow, okay. This is really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. Yikes times a million. I'm gonna try with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Try to do something on the lid and then apply one of the shimmers on the lid and just hope that I can figure it out, because
want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we could be true, we could be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying.
So this is the look I came up with using the using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette from the Vault collection. I struggled. It's the first palette I have ever struggled to create a look with, and that upsets me because I feel like, you know, I know how to do a good look with eyeshadows, like, you know, eyeshadow's my thing. This was really hard to use. If I hadn't done a cut crease, this look would have been an absolute nightmare, and it was pretty close to being almost like wash off and start again territory. It was just really bad, and I was shocked at how bad this one or two colours actually performed. They were really pigmented, but they didn't blend. Like, they just stuck where I put them, didn't blend out, or they wouldn't stick. And that doesn't make any sense because it wasn't like my base was sticky or anything. I set it really well with translucent powder and then put a transition shade where I wanted to use this purple colour, and it still formed like shit. Another thing I found is with Ballsy, the colour I put on my lid. Look how like packed down and oily looking it is from using a synthetic clean brush to try and pick it up, and then using my finger to smear it on. Looks really gross, to be honest. It was doing that before I even touched it, which is insane. So I'm not sure if the formula's more oily or whatever, but it's a bit weird. Just a bit strange. On the other hand though, Ballsy is a very beautiful colour. I really like it. The shimmers seem to always rock it with these palettes. Like, I've used a couple of different shades from some of the other Vault palettes, and they weren't too bad. You know, some were a bit weird. One of the greens was an absolute fucking nightmare to use. Same as this purple. I don't know what's wrong with her mattes, but she cannot formulate a matte to save herself. But the shimmers, gorgeous. To be fair, shimmers are easier to use, but still, gorgeous. Sorry, shimmers are easier to make. I can make a shimmer shade. On the other hand, cannot make a matte shade to save myself. It's because I don't have the right ingredients, but whatever. Shimmer shades, fucking easy. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, overall, the look didn't turn out too badly. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's pretty, but it was a nightmare to get here, and that's what I'm struggling with the most, is it shouldn't be this hard to create a look from one palette and having to sit there and blend it for half an hour trying to get it looking decent. It's just not how it works, you know? That's not how it should work. It should be almost effortless, you know? Like, my Juvia's Place palettes are more pigmented than this, and it takes me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do a full eye look, let alone my whole makeup. Like, takes half an hour when I use one of their palettes. It's so beautiful. They blend beautifully and I don't have to try, and it's amazing. My top keeps falling out, stop it. But yeah, so overall, so far, I prefer the original palette, but I will give a full breakdown of all 5 palettes once I've done a look with every single one. So far I'm 2 down, so I'll get there eventually, I promise. I'm getting there. So yeah, it's been a rough ride so far today. It really knocked me, but I'm sure with more trial I can make that colour work. Maybe not as a full-on purple eye look, maybe as a pop of colour on the bottom lid, like underneath, that I could bother with because it wouldn't take long to blend out. So yeah, oh well. So yeah, that's what I think of this palette. It's okay, but it's not perfect, and it could probably do with some reformulating to be less dry and have the colours actually perform, but that's just my personal opinion. She could do better. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit more work than I usually do per video. I'm not sure how much of my struggles I will keep in. I don't want you to think I hate that palette, because I don't. It's just hard to use, hence my frustration. If you enjoyed this video for whatever reason, leave a little comment down below telling me what your favourite thing about it was. Was it my honesty? Was it me getting fucked off at the palette? Was it me forgetting to put my falsies on to the last second? That's so me though, isn't it? Yeah. If I used a product in this video that you want to see more of, let me know and I will do that for you. If you have any requests for videos that you would like me to do, then leave it down in the comments and I will get onto that for you. All of my social media links will be down in the description as always. I have a Facebook page, an Instagram and a Snapchat. Instagram is my most used, what's the word I'm looking for? Platform. Instagram is my most used platform. I'm on it all the time, so if you want to get a hold of me really quickly, Instagram is the way to do it. All the music links for the music used in the background of this video will be down in the description as well if you would like to get that song for yourself. The headband that I was wearing throughout the video, this one here, is from Love Maddie. She is a really good friend of mine. She creates these awesome handmade crystal products. She creates crowns and hairpins. She creates candle holders and all of these awesome crystal products. So if you would like to have a little look at her store, I will link it down in the description box below. And I also have a wee discount code for you. So if you would like to save 10%, use the code Avalon10 at checkout and you'll get 10% off your purchase. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
There's no denying how we ever see if we are meant to be. It's terrifying, it's terrifying.